Hey guys, we're here with another video, and today we're going to tell you about 5 things that we wish we knew before going vegan.
If you don't already know, we are Anthony and Stephanie from 2 Tickets to Mars, and we make videos about how to be vegan, how to travel the world, and how to do both.
So if there's one thing we wish we knew before we went vegan is do not go shopping. Hold off on making any big wardrobe changes for at least, I would say, a good 3 months.
Yeah.
Because before making a big lifestyle change, you have to know that your body will be changing. Your body will definitely be changing a lot.
Yeah.
So I think in the first 3 months, Anthony lost 10 pounds. I lost about 35 pounds. So our clothing, oh my God, you have no idea how much clothes we donated. So many bags.
Yeah.
At least it went to a good cause, but seriously hold off on making any big wardrobe changes.
And speaking of the pounds, it's not just about how much weight you lose, but the shape of your body is also gonna change.
Number 2 is portion sizes. So I definitely wish that we knew this before we went vegan, because you can eat a lot more on a vegan diet, and it has nothing to do with calories. It's just, we're talking about volumes of food here. So vegetables have so much less calories than obviously like a piece of meat or fish or something like that. So you can eat much bigger plates and you'll be eating like the same amount of calories, you know? So in the beginning, we were making salads and things like that, and we were having like these small bowls of salad, something that we were already kind of used to having in our diet. And then we realized like we were really not feeling full. And it's only until much later, well, not that much later, but
Took us a little while, a couple of weeks, maybe 2-3 months.
Yeah, just to really get used to it, to know that we can have a salad the size of our head and it's still okay.
Yeah.
So that's something that was really, really important to know, that you could eat a bigger amount of food and still fall within, you know, the right amount of calories. Which brings us to the next topic, calories.
The third thing that we wish we knew when we started going vegan was to track our meals using an app. And this would track our calories and our nutrients to make sure that we were getting the proper range throughout our day. So we use the app called Chronometer, which you can use on your phone or on your computer, and it helps to make sure that you're getting all the nutrients throughout your day and your week. Things are gonna change and you're gonna have to kind of relearn a few new things. So using the app is really gonna help you to rewire your brain and to say, okay, these are the portion size I should be eating and I should be falling into the proper nutrient values every day.
Just another point on that is, no matter what your goals are, like your body goals or whatever it may be, whether it's to lose weight or to put on weight or build muscle, don't get caught up in counting calories. So we're saying to use this app because, you know, for the first few weeks of trying out a new lifestyle, you're not sure if you're eating enough, if you're eating too much, and using an app can help you make sure that you're eating the right amount and that you're really getting all of your nutrients in. But after those first couple of weeks, when you really get the hang of it, stop counting calories. Don't break your head. Definitely, yeah, listen to your body. Your body will tell you if it's full, your body will tell you if it's hungry. You know, you'll listen to, like, learn the body signals again, and you know, you'll kind of just figure out, like, if you're missing something, if you're, you know, if you're craving sweet, if you're craving salty, things like that. Like, you'll kind of just figure it out with time, but don't get caught up in counting calories, because it really is just a number.
At the end of the day too, is that you're eating healthy foods, you're eating vegan, plant-based, whole foods. You're not eating junk and garbage. That is a whole new game in terms of calories. For example, a chocolate bar has so many more calories, but it's not really filling.
A chocolate bar could have, let's say, 100 calories, but 100 calories of chocolate versus 100 calories of like a fruit, for example, is not at all the same. Number 4 is, if you live with your family or roommates or whoever, and you're the only person who is making this particular lifestyle change, you may find it a bit difficult at first. You're going to be getting all kinds of questions. Our favorites are where to get your protein, where to get your calcium. One thing that's really important, or I guess the most important thing, is before making a big lifestyle change, just make sure that you're, you know, reading up on it beforehand, just to make sure that, you know, it's actually changing for the better, not for the worse. You just have to remember that if you're doing it for your health, and whatever you read up on it is showing that it's for better health, then It doesn't really matter what questions people are saying, what their opinions are, if they agree or disagree with your new lifestyle change, because you'll know that deep down you're doing it to better yourself.
And another thing is that if you're at home and you say, oh, you know, my family loves meat, there's meat everywhere at every meal, and there's all kinds of bad food around the cupboards. Well, sit down and talk to mom and dad or whoever's the head of the household and say, hey, look, I found this lifestyle change that's gonna be more healthy for me. And do you think that, here's a recipe I found, do you think that maybe we can incorporate it? Or you think I can go grocery shopping with you and I can pick out some other things that I can eat? So, and maybe even get your own little cupboard with just your things inside or your section of the fridge. So don't be shy to ask them to help you out. They're gonna do it.
Number 5, and the last tip on this video is be careful with vegan junk food, or I guess that's what we like to call it. But basically these are foods that are packaged and they slap the vegan label on it and makes you think that it's healthy, but just be careful because processed food is still processed food. And remember that you're making this as a lifestyle change for better health. And if you want to make sure that you're really eating the best foods and the healthiest foods, you have to stick to whole foods, at least the majority of the time. We're all human, we all, get caught up sometimes, want a little bit of comfort food. At the end of the day, just be sure that you're not changing from one unhealthy lifestyle to another unhealthy lifestyle. So be careful with the packaged foods, try to keep it to a minimum and try to focus more on eating whole foods. Those are the ones that are gonna nourish you and make you feel better.
So that's it, guys. If you like this video, give it a huge thumbs up. Really lets us know that you like our channel, like what we're doing, and supports us. So we make videos every week. Please hit that subscribe button so you know when we make a new video. And we will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.
Bye.